So, to access Google Ad Manager, where do you think one would go to access it to start? Where everything else is.
Google Ad Manager, wishtv.com.
Nope. Where's everything that we do for digital?
Portal.
The portal.
It's right here, man.
Oh, thanks.
Like, you didn't hear me.
Yep. So, again, guys, CirculusDigitalPortal.com is your friend. Everything is linked from there to make your life easier and so that you know a one-stop shop for all the things you need.
Though. I don't know what happened.
It's probably because you're not signed in underneath your correct profile.
Now, is that the same thing? I've got it saved as a fake, okay.
Okay, guys. All the portal is doing is making it so you can link everything you need to do digitally from one spot. Okay? So if you want to access GAM, you can come to the portal and click on Google Ad Manager. If you have it saved as an individual bookmark, you can do that too. When you click on Google Ad Manager, it will slowly load into something like this. If you don't load and it errors out and says you can't log in, it's because one of two things. Usually it's because you are not signed in underneath the right email address you have linked to your Google Analytics account. Okay? Some of you who've been here longer, it's a Gmail account. Some of you, it's your Wish account. It's why you just need to be judicious on what your username is and what your passwords are for everything. Okay, so if you can't get in, double check what your notes are, what my username and password is for Google Ad Manager. Okay? So, see if I make this a little bit bigger. All right. So, when you log into Google Ad Manager, it looks something like this. I'll have some extra screens that you guys don't have. To access your client's data, you can find it a lot of ways. Okay? The first way is underneath delivery here. Okay? You can click on orders. Your clients and your clients only orders will show up in orders. And they'll be listed out in order. Okay? You can scroll alphabetically. If you double tap any of these organizational tools up top, start date, end date, advertiser, it's going to sort it by that column. So that's one way to find your clients. The other way to find your clients, let's go back to the home screen, is you can utilize the search bar up here at the top. So I can type in forum, and underneath orders are the most recent forum orders. So there's 2021. I tap on that order and it will load. Okay? Now, when you're using Google Ad Manager, to Paul's point earlier, it is the exact same data as what populates in the Circulus Digital Portal. It's just organized differently. And it's just getting used to it. You can see, read left to right. So I'm in this left column here. I'm looking at the bottom. It says 03, web video pre-roll. Okay, that's my pre-roll, creative. And to Carolyn's point, it's line 3. That number matches White Orbit. Okay, so that comes across in the Google Ad Manager. So you can connect the dots very quickly. Continuing from left to right, you first have a status. Delivering in green means go, means your campaign is live and it is delivering. Okay? You might also see ready. Ready means it's ready to go, but it's not live. So let's say today's date is the 7th and our campaign is supposed to launch on the 8th. Right here it'll say ready, okay, if you've submitted your creative. It also might say missing or incomplete, that means your creative's not there. Inactive, sorry. Inactive, thank you. And is it in red, Kim?
Yep.
Yeah.
So inactive in red if you don't have your creative submitted yet. Start, end date, all good. This little graph right here is a common question. What does delivery mean? Or I'm sorry, what does progress mean? That's your pace. That's your pacing. So the ad server is designed to pace your client's investment over the course of your start and end date. Whether it's a week, a month, a year, doesn't matter. You want to be at or slightly above 100%. That means your campaign is going to deliver consistently, effectively, and in full. If it's ever below 90%, come see me. There's something going on. We're tight with inventory. We have too strict of targeting on it, a number of factors. Okay?
Is it possible for that to be too hot at the same time? I mean, or does that just never happen?
Almost never happens. Almost never happens. Good question. To view client data by creative, you just need to do a couple clicks. So let's go into line 1. Can everyone see my highlighted piece right here? I'm going to click on the creative name right here, WebROS. And it's going to load a second screen. This is data for just that first line. And if you click creative, great thing about GAM is it'll give you an actual visual representation and data of your campaign. So, lots of our clients change creative on us monthly or bi-monthly. Forum does it every month. I can go in here and see that my creative is live. These 3 creative are live right now. And here's the data to the right for them. If I keep scrolling down, I'll see all the creative that is not live anymore, but I can look at the data and see, did it perform well? So like when we meet with Forum, we're putting together reports, we can say, hey, February creative did much better than March. Here's why we think that happened. Or February was really poor, we shouldn't use that type of image or message again. Google Ad Manager can do a lot for you. You can find a lot of information. Let me show you one other quick trick. If you click into forecast on a given line, let's pretend that our line said 90% pace. And we're like, hey, what's going on? Do I really have a problem or not? If you click on forecast, it'll tell you exactly how many it thinks it's going to underdeliver by. Think of this as a futuristic preamp. It's kind of powerful. Almost never happens, but it's just another trick in case you guys are curious to know what the forecast tab does for you.
I don't think I have that.
Should.
At least in the one that I'm,
You might not have clicked into the line itself.
Individual lines. You got it.
maybe that's why.
Oh, yeah. Keep
Like
going.
inside of it?
Yeah.
Go in.
That'll be
Now
good.
you have it.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to be within the actual line to get that forecast tab. You guys won't use that very often, if ever, but just so you know it's there.
Are you going to show us the easy way to send this report?
We're going to do reports next time. We're already at 4.
Oh, okay. All right.
Guys, questions on how to access, find your clients' campaigns in Google Ad Manager?
I just want to make a comment. I used this when I was changing creative at the end of the month to make sure that the right creative was running
Absolutely.
at the right time.
You can use GAM to make sure the right creative is running. Use GAM to confirm that the campaign's live. Right? You set the campaign to go live on April 5th. Morning of April 5th, you log in. Yep, it's live. We're good. Okay? So, quick recap. To access information in GAM, we start where?
Portal.
The portal. We click on Google Ad Manager. How do we find our client's campaign? What are the 2 ways?
Search.
You can search on it, or
Man, so enthusiastic.
it.
We
You
search
have the
with
process, man.
we search with the top search bar, and or we go to delivery and orders on the left hand side. Okie dokie, guys, we're gonna kick off another time next week or the week after. We'll continue on pulling reports, what reports mean, how to read reports, and Google Analytics. Thanks, guys.
You know, when I go to that orders thing, to just, only like one pops up of anything I